welcome to the season premiere of The Element on the Fly. I'm Skylar.
And I'm Kent, and just in case you forgot, this is your one-stop shop to find out everything about the Anaheim Ducks and Honda Center.
The calendar is already filling up here at Honda Center. Lots of great events on the horizon, including, of course, Anaheim Ducks hockey. So let's go to our number one story off the top.
The Anaheim Ducks opened up their season at home against the San Jose Sharks on Friday, October the 14th. Players walked the Miller Lite blue carpet in front of hundreds of fans who couldn't wait for the puck to drop.
What do you think of the crowd, Bobby? I mean, this is opening night here at Honda Center. You got to be fired up for all your fans.
We are. They're always good. They're always supportive, and we love them.
And what do you think about this big event? You know, the blue carpet, the players getting ready to come.
I think it's great for the fans to see some of the players and meet them up front. It's just good for relations.
And to the delight of the sellout crowd at Honda Center, the Ducks beat the Sharks 1-0.
Now it's time to give you all a sneak peek of all the stories on The Element. Here is your Element. Before the Ducks opened up the season at home, they kicked off the regular season abroad. Anaheim hit the road to Helsinki, Finland, and Stockholm, Sweden as part of the 2011 NHL premiere, and so did 140 die-hard fans.
You know, we're putting a good product on the ice. I think that it's going to be enjoyable, and hopefully we can give the fans, you know, what they wanted to see, and we're excited to get going.
I'll look at all of these players at home in such a different way and realize that they're such wonderful emissaries and ambassadors from another very special place.
The annual Anaheim Ducks Golf Tournament is always a time for fans and players to get reacquainted and raise money for the Anaheim Ducks Foundation, but this year it was also a time for two of the team's youngest defensemen to make a fashion statement.
We had this kind of thing going. We're like, if we play bad, then we're just saying we're out here to have a good time, and if we play good, people think like those guys know how to dress and play well. So I think we can lose wearing this one.
Blink-182 headlined a star-studded lineup as the Honda Civic Tour rolled back into Anaheim.
The tour is the best tour I think we've ever done. The presentation of the band, the production, having a new record, big milestones. Next year's 20 years. Isn't that crazy? 20 years.
Gandalf and Frodo Baggins came to life on a 60-foot HD screen along with over 200 musicians playing the award-winning score in The Lord of the Rings in concert, which recently paid a visit to Honda Center.
I know the music, I can whistle all of the Lord of the Rings songs, and I basically have the entire movie memorized by heart.
With the start of the Ducks regular season comes the annual Face-Off Fest, where season ticket holders get a chance to get up close and personal with their favorite players.
Very cool. Long lines, and I'm glad these people are happy to wait in them. We appreciate it, and we're happy to sign some autographs. I'm really happy that I'm in the shade because my friend Brandon McMillan here is roasting in the sun, so it's kind of humorous for me.
Shade. Now let's find out what events are on the way to Honda Center in the HC First Look.
UFC heavyweight champion Cain Velasquez and number one contender Junior Dos Santos will battle in the Octagon on November the 12th live from Honda Center. The highly anticipated clash between the two best heavyweights in the world will be the very first fight with the new Fox UFC partnership.
In a highly anticipated rematch of one of the year's most talked about and exciting fights, unbeaten rising star Abner Mares will defend his IBF and WBC Silver Bantamweight Championship titles against former two-time IBF champion Joseph King Kong Egbeko. It all happens Saturday, December 3rd at Honda Center.
Included in UCLA's 2011-2012 men's basketball schedule are 4 exciting games at Honda Center. It all starts with UCLA versus Penn State on Saturday, December 10th.
And for the third year running, Andrea Bocelli will be returning to the U.S. for a special concert tour in December 2011, and one of his final stops will be right here at Honda Center on Sunday, December 11th. The 2011-2012 season has officially started for your Anaheim Ducks. So for all the latest on the team, let's go to Kent with the Ducks Report.
The Ducks opened up the 2011-2012 campaign, tying the best start by standings points in franchise history. After losing against Buffalo and Helsinki to open up the season, Anaheim rattled off 4 straight wins, including 2 against the San Jose Sharks behind solid goaltending from Jonas Hiller and Dan Ellis to start the year with 8 points and a 4-1 mark. Jonas Hiller started the first 4 games of the year giving up only 7 goals, the fewest allowed over the first 4 contests in club history.
You don't have a chance in the NHL without solid goaltending, and Jonas tonight provided a little bit more than solid.
It was also the first time in franchise history the team had ever won 4 of its first 5 games. When the Ducks dropped the puck in Chicago to start the trip, it was Randy Carlyle's 500th game as an NHL head coach. He is only one of 4 head coaches since the 2005-2006 season who have remained with the respective NHL clubs. After failing to find the net over the first 4 games of the season, the Finnish Flash has started to heat up and continues to move up in the record books. Heading into November, Teemu Selanne has 3 goals and 7 assists and leads the team with 10 points. One of his strikes was on the power play, giving Selanne 237 for his career, which tied him with Brendan Shanahan for 5th all-time. He now has 640 career goals, moving him into a tie with Dave Andreychuk for 13th place all-time. The Ducks have 3 players currently on the roster who have made their NHL debuts this season. Maxime Masonauer and Devontae Smith-Pelly hit the ice for the first time in the NHL during Anaheim's first game of the year in Helsinki, and Patrick Maroon played his first NHL contest when the Ducks traveled to Chicago on October the 25th. And this could be just the beginning of a youth movement in Anaheim, as a few of its prospects have already put up big numbers this year. Kyle Palmieri is second on the crunch with 10 points, and he also picked up his 3rd career hat trick. Emerson Edom is a man amongst boys for his junior team in Medicine Hat. Through the first 16 games, he has 21 goals and 31 points, which ranks 2nd in the WHL. On Monday, October the 24th, the Ducks hit the road for a 7-game, 13-day road trip, tied for the 3rd longest in club history. After picking up 3 of a possible 4 points in the first 2 games, Anaheim dropped their next 2 in Nashville and Columbus. The team now starts the month of November at the 500 mark and looks to finish the last 3 games of the trip on a high note. November also brings Movember, a month-long campaign beginning November 1st that raises funds and awareness for cancers affecting men. A majority of the Ducks roster will grow mustaches to support Movember, and Jonas Hiller will don a special Movember mask throughout the month that depicts his teammates with various kinds of mustaches. For the Ducks Report, I'm Kent French.
Well, that's going to do it for us here at the Element on the Fly.
Don't forget to visit our Element Facebook page, and you can follow each of us on Twitter.
You sure can. All right, guys, see you next time. Thanks for watching.